Hi, I'm Glenn Mailer with another installment from my series entitled For Men Only, Taking Your Life Back. Ladies, please don't watch this. This isn't for you. It's for men. Guys, as you know, as you found out the hard way, your life has been controlled by your wives, your girlfriends, all because you didn't want to fight. You didn't want to argue. You just wanted her to love you and to make love to you. Well, after the initial 3 months, 6 months, maybe even a year, you realized that the sex was becoming scarce and more difficult to get, while at the same time she was becoming more demanding, more judgmental, more unreasonable, more controlling, more difficult to live with. In other words, a bitch. These videos, as well as my book called Leave the Toilet Seat Up, will help you to regain control of your life. Why do men want women? Ask yourself, think about it. They are the other half of us. We are the other half of them. We are the yin to their yang. They are the feminine. We are the masculine. They nurture us. We build families with them. They are our friends, our partners. We share our hopes, dreams, and fears with them. We care for each other when we're sick or injured, and it's for all these reasons that we ask them to spend the rest of our lives together with us as our wives or partners. Oh, and there's one more thing. Sex! Let's face it, it's really the number one reason we want women. Whatever the number two reason is, it's a distant second. Sex is the prime motivator. To men, nothing is more important than sex. Now, some guys might argue with the last statement. They might say, I'm wrong. They might say, sex isn't number one. Your children are the most important thing in the world. I agree. There is nothing more important in this universe than my kids. I would go to hell and back for my kids. I'd give up an eye, a limb, even my life for my children. I hope I made my point about my kids, about how important they are. How did my kids get here? Sex! Guess what? I had to have sex with my ex-wife to get my kids. I said I would go to hell and back for my kids. Guess what? I did. Being married to Laura was hell. Hell and back, I've already been there. If it weren't for sex, most guys wouldn't bother with women at all. Think about it. You want to be with someone who criticizes you all the time, who tells you you're dressing wrong, you're doing this wrong, that wrong? All through your life. Who has caused you the greatest pain you've ever suffered? Your boss? Your mechanic? Your banker? Your car dealer? Your pharmacist? Your doctor? Your teacher? Your butcher? Your baker? Your candlestick maker? No! It was your woman! Your women! Think about it. No creature on this planet has ever caused you as much pain as women have. Your wives, your girlfriends. Because of your relationships with women, you have suffered hurts and even indignities that you swore would never happen to you. When you saw a friend who was suffering with hurt from his girl, or maybe you witnessed a scene in a movie that you found to be unacceptable, you promised yourself it'll never happen to you. If you've been around long enough, it probably has happened to you. And if it hasn't yet happened, don't be surprised when it does. She will make you feel inadequate somehow. She'll ridicule you and put you down in front of your friends and family. Perhaps she'll even cheat on you, and even then you may not walk out on her, even though you vowed you would if such a thing ever happened. Why are we so controlled and motivated by sex? Nature. Yeah. After breathing, sex is the most natural occurrence in the human body. It is programmed into us to have sex. Without sex, the human race doesn't continue. Yeah, I know you know that. The point I'm making is that men by nature are sexual creatures. We are even more sexual than women are. If you doubt what I'm saying, ask yourself this. Why is it that in order to reproduce, men must be sexually aroused while women don't have to be at all? Will reproduction happen if the man is not erect? Of course not. Must a woman be aroused? Not at all. Don't get me wrong, it's certainly a lot more fun for both of them if she is excited, but it's not necessary for reproduction. Does a woman have to have an orgasm to have a kid? No. If the man doesn't have an orgasm, he's not going to be making too many babies. It's from these very basic reasons that men need sex more than women. And sex is how they control us. Women need sex too, but not nearly as much as men. They refer to us as such animals. Yes, we are animals. We are mammals. The sex drive is a basic animal instinct. They complain about us being animals when they should be thrilled that we are. It's for that very reason that women have the control. They have something we want very badly and very often. It's sometimes crudely referred to as a pussy, and they know how badly we want that pussy, baby. When you're talking to a woman, the thought and hope that you might be able to get in her pants is always in the back of your mind. Unless maybe she's 95 years old or physically repulsive to you. You want her. Maybe you're in a relationship and you're being faithful and you would never stray. I understand. But don't tell me the thought doesn't go through your mind. One night I was watching Late Night with Conan O'Brien when his show was on NBC. One of his guests was a woman who ran a school for female sensuality. I kid you not. Among the many things this lady said, the one that stayed with me was, the man has the equipment, the women have the control. Oh my God, that has got to piss you off. The man has the equipment, the woman has the control. They know they control us, and they know how to do it. They know when you're looking at them. They know when you're talking to them. No matter what you're doing, they know what you want. Since a woman knows what effect she can have on men, she enjoys toying with us. She moves her body in subtle, provocative ways, and I thank God she does. She bends over, sticking her chest out, unbuttoning an extra button or two on her blouse. Believe me, they know. They decide when, where, and if you will have sex. You have almost no say on the subject. They own that obscure object of desire. Women know what to do when they want something from a man, and it's about time that you know that they know. If you want to know more, I invite you to visit my website, www.leavethetoiletseatup.com. My name is Glenn Miller. Thanks for watching, and look for more of my videos from the series For Men Only, Taking Your Life Back.